Hey there, YouTube. Coffee and Chaos here, and welcome back to our Season 4 playthrough of Anno 1800. So, in the last hour, I have spent a little bit of time doing some prep work. Where we last left off on the live stream, if you guys watched episode 7, that was a 2-hour, 2.5-hour live stream that we ended up doing. Obviously, the chaos in Coffee and Chaos absolutely came out. So, you saw that we kept running into shortages on building materials, we kept running into shortages of everything, we were taking out islands from Vicente Silva. A lot of that has been dealt with. And in the last hour, I just spent a lot of time prepping our various trading posts on all of our islands in the New World, a couple of islands in the Old World, and we're ready to just sit down, enjoy ourselves. We have 2 hours of ceasefire with Anne Harlow. We're at peace with Jean LaFortune. We have got trade rights with George Smith. We have an alliance with Benty. So for the time being, nothing should go wrong with us. And we can now focus one step at a time on all of the goods that we need here in the New World. So getting a good look at our port here. A couple of things I did offline. I was playing around with blueprinting some poncho darners. We want to focus a lot of poncho darners in one location here, and I was just seeing how many would be covered by a trade union. I did discover something I missed in the last episode. I did not realize that you could have multiple farms in a hacienda and have multiple crops to one hacienda. I think I was copy-pasting and missing a couple of things. A couple of people in the comments mentioned that, and so, yeah, that was my mistake. I was copying over the farm and not realizing that you could change the crop. So that does change things in that we could have multiple breweries doing multiple things to a single hacienda. Now, something we do want to do, I'm probably going to focus on more traditional housing on most of the islands to get things rolling. And then as we start getting our bricks going, we'll be able to start expanding and getting haciendas and start doing hacienda farms. So one thing I do want to do is right here, we're going to go ahead and get started on the warehouse. And we're going to go ahead and start a few of the brick factories. Now, we are going to need a few more obreros. So let's upgrade a couple of these, and we're already out of wood here. So that might have to wait till a little bit later to get more brick factories. But for the time being, we are still at a net positive. We have bricks, and we'll be able to keep things going. So next thing we're going to need to work on is probably going island by island. I think I'm going to go ahead and start with Puerto Creciente. We have a couple of things established here. We have an area where we will be able to bring in fish oil and create fried plantains. We just need to create the farms for the fried plantains, for the plantain plantation. Say that 3 times fast. Plantain plantation, plantain plantation, plantain plantation. She sells seashells by the seashore. So we're going to go ahead and build that. And I do want to actually mention the response to the YouTube series has been phenomenal. I want to thank all of the people who have subscribed. It has been awesome to see that the series has been very positively received, and it's been great seeing your comments, great actually getting to interact with everybody. So I've been having a blast seeing how that's been working. We're going to go ahead and replace this with a little bit of consumerism. Get a little bit of money back. So we have 7 fish oil factories. We have 7 fried plantain kitchens. That means we're going to need 7 plantain plantations. Let's go ahead and get all of those blueprinted. And I'll add 2 more spots right there. I think I will make this my road coming straight out. and connect it to the harbor that way. Can I fit? Ooh, just barely. I can have one more plantation here. I'll add a few extra tiles. And let's do... I'm kind of thinking about having a basic town right here. We could have our hacienda town out here. But a small basic town in this area could be kind of nice. Will I have enough space? Ooh. I would actually have enough space in here to get my rails coming through for the few oil that are on this far side. Also, another thing I'm doing, I'm experimenting with the day and night cycle. Earlier, I was just kind of taking a look at the port town of Fuerte Augustine and just kind of taking a peek at the lights as they kick on, you know, the area around the harbor. So it's kind of nice seeing what it looks like at night. I don't typically play with that on. I don't know how that's going to work out for YouTube. If it ends up being too dark, then please let me know. So yeah, I'm thinking I might do like a small town in here. We have the wood to make it happen. So let's get warehouse. We'll get our first harbor there. Fish oil factory, I should say. And that should be enough to get the first plantain started. Now, let's see, go to city, marketplace. How do I want to build this city? That is the million-dollar question. I'm kind of thinking that I want to have some kind of separation between the farms and the production here and the actual city proper. Maybe we could have one more farm right here. Oh, oops. I was going to need that warehouse eventually anyway, so I'm not too upset. No way, that's exactly 128. That looks pretty good. So, let's take a quick peek at culture. Or better yet, let's take a look at the hacienda stuff. Could we have... I'm thinking that the stucco walls could look really, really nice. Let's do something like that. We'll go ahead and run roads out there. And we'll run some hacienda walls out. And I'll figure out how I'm going to run the road here for our oil that's going to be in the back corner. I will go ahead and turn it to noon just for a little while. Let's do this. Add the gateway here.
Workforce shortage.
Wall. And continue the wall over. Now, could have a road. I'm thinking we'll just start adding houses. We'll do our typical 16 by 16 tile build. But I will run a road here and over and around. Oh, I actually don't have enough space. This house will not have access to a road, so that's kind of a mistake. Let's actually... We're going to shift everything up one tile. Yeah, a road wrapping around the outside isn't a bad thing. Move move you up a tile, move you, you, and you. And we're going to get rid of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. And run that there, run that there. Okay, not bad. Let's see how this looks. I think we'll run a road to that location. And let's get, like, an irregular build style here. Gonna run a road out to there. And, you know, I could delete that. Let's go ahead and add... Where is a church? Chapel. Put a chapel there. We could have a small set of trees back behind it. Let's see. 1, 2... Let's move a few of these out.
You can take all the credit for any find.
Oh, actually, I'm going to need that space right there. So let's delete that. I'll let her go ahead and settle. I don't need any more islands for a while. I'll run a road straight out. And let's just get a few houses on this side, a few houses on that side. Run this over. And up. And I think I'll have like one more tile of houses over here. So let's see what that looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Question is, will that be enough space? Oh, can I really not have a bridge there? Where's the furthest out that I could have a bridge? There. Alright, we're going to condense a few of these houses in. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, no, do this. Run that over, delete that house in the middle, and I think we'll just go ahead and cut it off about like so. And there's our hacienda walls going all the way around the outside. You know, that actually won't look too bad. And I'm thinking we'll go ahead and do... We'll delete those 3 right there. And add the gateway. And I want to turn... Actually, no. Yeah, we'll have the gate facing in towards the town. And we'll do that all the way across. Let's go ahead and delete these 3 tiles. Those 3 tiles. Those 3 tiles. And we're going to do the exact same thing. With the gate facing in all 3 locations. And we'll continue the road on all of those locations as well. And I think I'll just have single train track running over. I'm not going to have the double rail. Maybe like right here I'll have double rail, but I'll start to condense it down right here for a bridge to go over. You know, I don't even need this extra road here. I could do a double rail to a single bridge and then double rail the rest of the way. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Because the rest of our oil is here, so we could have the oil harbor right on this side. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. So we need 3 more plantain plantations. Plantain plantations, plantain plantations.
Workforce shortage.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be a little bit of a worker shortage for a little while. But we are going to fix that with time. Let's go ahead and get these done. And I'd kind of like to just run this up to there. Fill in that one tile. Yeah, and that way we have farming going right up to the road all the way. You know, that doesn't look half bad. Let's get our marketplace built. Let's go ahead and get the chapel built. We'll get all of our stucco walls, all of the gates, and I think we just go ahead and build all of the homes.
The city has grown more beautiful.
And as many of the farms as possible. And pretty soon we're going to see enough jornaleros coming in that we'll be able to fulfill all of the needs of the fried plantains. So that'll be a great start. And as long as we're at it, I think I will go ahead, go to palm trees. We'll go ahead and queue up a few palm trees, fill in the gaps, and same thing goes for, let's see, where did I have, oh. I have a space here, and I could actually put one more house. If it'll go. There we go. So yeah, that's actually a nice little community, and these new hacienda walls are actually a great little addition. I think I like that. So that's used up the bulk of our wood on this island. We're going to need to let things go for a minute here. Now let's go over to Puerto Cafia, perhaps? Wow, this has a massive harbor. What else is back behind? Yeah, we could have the hacienda back here. I'm going to go ahead and set back to noon. You know, I think I will go ahead and pause the day-night cycle and leave things on day just for the simplicity of building. Oh, that was the other thing that I wanted to do while I was sitting here. Before I leave this, I want to make sure that I get a small warehouse set up.
You reached a new milestone.
We now have a town. Great. Our people are satisfied. We're actually up to 150 jornaleros. So that's a great start.
Hola.
And we have no fish oil on the island. We're going to ignore that for a minute. Let's get the small warehouse, and it would be 4 wood. So we need 1 more piece of wood to get our clay deposit done. The reason I want to focus on that is I need to start getting the clay from these outlying islands towards Fuerte Agustin. So that way we can start producing bricks for everything else.
The more the merrier.
I will go ahead and pause 2 of those to make sure that we have enough population to run all of the brickworks. And there's our clay pit. Excellent. So now, I think we leave Puerto Creciente. We'll come back in a little while to build the rest of the farms, the plantations, and the rest of the fish oil factories. And if we get some bricks here, we can build a few of the depots to hold all of the goods. So that's a good start. What will be our next step be? Punto Azul, Puerto Cafia. I think Puerto Cafia might be a good start for us. What should I do first? We do have a lot of oil here, and we have a lot of clay here. I think I'm going to do a similar thing because we want to focus on our fried plantains first. I think I'm going to go ahead, let's see. Fish oil factories. Where do I want to put the harbor? Because I think I want to have these near the harbor. Well, that's 4 right there. we'll pause this for a second. Can I move one more tile? I can. Is this... You know, I think 6 would actually be a good number. Yeah, let's roll with it. And we're going to go to Harbor. Let's go ahead and build our key.
We assist however we may.
Wow, that dude was flying. We could build one more tile out. Make that 2. There we go. Alright, that completes the key. And we're going to go ahead and run a road all the way around here. All the way down to here. And straight out. And I think if I run a road all the way out to the end of this, it should almost reach. Oh.
Get some rest.
What about you? You can reach the harbor. But you cannot. What if I add...
The people celebrate your leadership.
It gets closer. Oh, it's so close. I might need to move these in a few tiles. Oh, that's actually not too bad looking. So, what if I move them back? Let's go ahead and delete these roads. And let's go ahead and delete this key. Ah, but that's the problem is it's going to cut into... Okay, so we will move these in. That is totally fine. We'll have the actual harbor portion overlap. And there's 3. Let's run the road out and over. And we'll run a road out and down. And we'll delete this extra road on the side. We'll be able to put more stuff here. Like, we could end up adding depots, we could add guns, all kinds of stuff. There is our key. And, you know, that doesn't look too bad. Will that reach now? Yes, it reaches handily. Okay, that's not too bad. And as we upgrade the small trading posts, we'll be able to move more of the goods locally without any kind of fear. Now, what else can I do to kind of beautify this area? Yeah, I think I could actually move you about there. Complete that. Let's go to our consumables. Add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Add 6 fried plantains right there. Move a few of those over. And we could have these right along the port. And honestly, I think they look pretty good over here. And we could add another warehouse. Wrap with a road. Go along the back there. Perfect. Now, we can add our plantain plantation. And I'm not going to go all the way to the coast with that. I'm going to come to about here. And we're going to need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to place the blueprints there so we can go ahead and grab them as we have the opportunity and start placing them down. Ooh, I could actually run the field straight out. And let's go ahead and fill in this corner. There we go. Next one. So we're going to be very focused on one good at a time across all of these islands. And as we start developing this, we will start moving towards having... Essentially, by doing this, we're going to have all of our plantains that we're going to need in the New World, period. And then we won't have to worry about them again until we decide to use Bright Harvest. So it'll save us a lot of effort. And we're going to kind of work our way through all of the goods all the way down the line. How much space do you have? You can make it all the way to the harbor. You know what? Let's move you there. And we're going to go ahead and build the plantation out. And there's 5 tiles. And I'm going to put you here. Let's run the road to there. And let's go ahead and add a few... Oh. Okay, perfect. I think I would like to delete a few of these fields and kind of move things over. And I'll add a few more fields just for aesthetic reasons. Alright, so that's one thing done. Now, we're going to need wood. We're just going to need to have a little bit more wood in here. And we're also going to need a city. So I'm thinking I might actually start the local city in this area. Let's go ahead and tap our road. Actually, no, we'll do something like that. Yeah, we'll put something in here. I'm not sure what. Maybe a fire station? Maybe police station? Oh, that could actually be kind of nice. If I do a police station right there on the edge, could have a hospital as well. And then maybe over here we could add something. I'm thinking maybe we could do like visitor harbor kind of thing. What is it called again? The public mooring in this location?
Startling brush-footed butterflies. Please allow me the chance to study them.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
A competitor raised a settlement.
Cape Trelawney. Nice. Benty's starting to pop off. She really needed to expand, so I'm kind of glad that she is starting to add some more area. Let's do that. Oh, that's not bad looking. Okay. We could fill this area in with a pair of depots. Excellent. And let's go ahead and grab from here and build everything out inland. And same thing here. We're going to go ahead and build straight out and all the way in. And I think I want to go ahead and add a road here. That looks awful. Yeah, maybe we'll go ahead and wrap that road all the way. Or maybe we stop it right there. Okay, that's better. That's better. Now what? Somewhere in here we need to put a town. And, you know, honestly, the entire front portion of this island could be our city. And so I think that might be what we do. Let's go to culture. Go back here. I'm going to add a little bit of tropical forest right here. Just want to fill in a few tiles. I think I'll go ahead and do the same thing I was doing earlier with the hacienda wall. Up along that side. You know, we have the area developed over there. We'll kind of have a wall along the backside heading to the rest of the island. And let's go ahead and run a road up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And run road straight out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And road all the way down. Road all the way up. Oh, that goes perfectly up against the clay deposit. So we'll be able to build our clay pit and maybe a warehouse right here. No way. There's no way that fits perfectly. You know, sometimes you just can't script it. Sometimes things just work out exactly the way that they're meant to. And we'll run this here and up. And let's get rid of some of this forest here so we can see exactly where we're putting these hacienda walls. I'd like to get rid of that. Get rid of those two. Yeah, I think I'll build like 4 tiles here. So let's continue this to here. And the entire backside can be tropical forest to go ahead and boost the attractiveness of the settlement, because the higher we get our attractiveness, the more hacienda policies we can use. So doing something that's going to boost attractiveness would be really nice. There we go. And we'll run a road over and down. And same thing here. Do like 2. There's our 3. You know what? Let's do that. That. There we go. A little bit different build. What? Oh, I added an extra tile in here. Didn't mean to do that. So let's shift these down. And run the road there. Delete that. We'll delete these as well. And copy and paste. Good. Build all of the hacienda walls. And we're going to go ahead and put our marketplace right here. Oops. Ooh. Could we actually... No way. So people come off the public mooring and go directly into our marketplace? Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do that. That's perfect. Run our road down and over. Yeah, let's go ahead and build these houses. So somewhere in here, we're going to need to get some fire stations as well. I think temporarily, I'll just put one right there. And let's get a warehouse, one of those, and one of those. So that'll supply all of the fried plantains we need. And we'll spend the rest of our wood on homes. And I will go over here. We're going to move this next to our warehouse.
But where to?
Ooh, no. And it's going to have to be even closer. Okay. And let's grab the wood. And we'll put that on the outskirts of town.
No more space here.
And it does not quite reach. Oh, crap.
Stand aside, boss.
Well, the good news is we have
Get dirt on
75
your
wood
fancy
in
shoes.
the island storage. So we can go ahead and leave that.
You've been playing for 2 hours.
Oh, don't worry, game. I've had my cup of coffee, and now I'm working on a Red Bull. Disclaimer, it may or may not give you wings. Let's go ahead and add our second road there. And we'll do something like that. Second one going up to here. Over. So we'll have these sort of avenues coming in. And what do I want to put in the avenue? Park fences. You know what? I'll just do like a straight fence, maybe? And what else could we do? Something in the middle. Single palm tree. That'll work. A little bit of island beautification. And then in the middle, we'll add these.
The danse macabre?
No, I don't want to dance the dance macabre.
That has promise.
Not ready for that. Jean LaFortune. We'll keep adding a few houses. And how are we looking on fried plantains? Great. So pretty soon we should start making money from those. We're delivering our first fried plantain. Profits are coming in. And in a moment, this island should be making enough money for itself. And negative 55, so we'll need to add a few more homes before that becomes a reality.
You reached a new milestone.
We're now a town. So now we're at the point where these people are going to want ponchos. Are we actually bringing in a little bit more money? Oh, we are. As we get a few more plantains, we're damn near profitable on this island. Great. It's not a lot of money, but I just like to be able to say that I am not losing money on an island. If I can say that and actually show it through the balance, all the better. And we'll build a few more houses. Great. So, Puerto Cafia is starting to look pretty nice. And we'll be able to do... I'd really like to tap into the clay deposit too. So maybe we'll stick around here long enough to get the extra wood. We do have 7 coming in. Actually, it'll be a couple of minutes, so let's step away from this and go back to Puerto Creciente, where we have 135 wood. And we have quite a few Jornaleros, so let's go ahead and build the rest of those, the rest of our farms, and we still have extra labor pool. Great. Now, one thing I want to do, I would like to go ahead and create a trade route. We're going to be going from Fuerte Augustin. This is our main port. And we're going to be taking that to Isabel Sarmento. And look at the... Oops. Show me everything. We will look at fried plantains. We will load any extras and sell them to Isabel Sarmento. What was that? Oh, she's got a little gunboat. And then we're going to go ahead and add the Squirt. HMS Squirt is on the fried plantain route. So that's a great little start. What else can I do? There is another clay deposit over here that I'd really like to get a hold of. Can I get a road? Oh, no, that runs right in. What if I do a road straight back here? We build a warehouse here. We build another clay deposit. That uses all of our free obrero workforce, and we'll get bricks. And somewhere in here...
Aye.
While I'm over here, I'm going to move my clippers into dock.
Desmond.
And it looks like I need 2 more schooners. We want to maintain a little extra balance of ships so we can always grab a clipper when necessary.
Starting to get sick.
Oh, not good. I'm glad I was looking here. We'll add a hospital there. Let the hospital do its thing. And it's going to take a minute, so we're just going to let that sit. Hopefully they will be able to fix everything. Oh, can I actually not fit my ship over here? There we go.
Ready for a challenge.
Now you're docked. And let's move you out.
Awaiting new horizons.
I took some creative licenses in how I built all of this.
Take the rudder.
But now they should actually slot into their individual slots. Perfect.
Ready for assignment.
And it looks like all of our schooners are actually moving things the way they're supposed to. Perfect.
Bueno.
So, what else can we work on? You know, I think that actually working on Fuerte Augustine might be the next step in this process, because we need to start doing poncho darners. But part of the process of adding the poncho darner is getting, what do you call it, alpaca wool started. So we need a good location for alpacas. What will that be? I don't necessarily want to build around the hacienda. Yes, I do, actually. I just realized what I was saying. I do want to build near this central hacienda, because I'm going to need fertilizer works. So let's get rid of these poncho darners. And you know what? We will go ahead and put the alpaca farms right here. We can go ahead and add a silo. What?
Constructed.
You mean I don't need to have the silo at... No way. Hang on. Hold on a minute. This is a game changer. Did they change this for all of the farms?
Every carrot.
Oh my gosh. That is going to be a game changer on our farms.
The land has to be
Your people are healthy again.
So let's...
Your people are starting to get sick.
Oh, that's going to be great. So I can actually centralize everything off of a main road. Let's go ahead and add a couple fields. Oh, that's a great little design. I can't tell you how happy that makes me. Before, you used to have silos attached to whatever main building you were building from. So, alpaca farm, the, what is it? The cattle farm. In the New World, it was your sheep farms and cattle farms, and wasn't there a third one? I keep wanting to say that there's something else. Sheep, cattle. Oh, your pig farms. Pig farms. So now, not requiring that is going to change the entire game. At least from the standpoint of, like, aesthetics and how you build all of your farms. So, yeah, that just made my day. I'm nerding out. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and build, like, maybe about 5 of these.
Your people are healthy again. Your people
let's
are
delete
starting
this.
to get sick.
Wait, where are they getting sick?
The
Oh
malnutrition
no.
has ended.
The ship is sick. We might have to move that ship out in a minute here. There we go. So that's 2.
Ship constructed.
What else? Put that there. One, 2, 3, 4. We'll run a road directly out and through. Yeah, this is great. You can design much nicer looking animal farms now. Let's move that one. Put that there. We'll put some decorations on the side here. Let's get that built. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let's move these over here. And let's get a silo here as well. And I think I'm gonna need... No, do I need any more? Yeah, what if I just go for, like...
It reflects the times.
I could do 6 of these. Everything seems positive, so I'm just gonna run with it. Yeah, because these only need 5 gold apiece and 10 urinal arrows, so I'm just gonna run with it. Field. Put one there. Build it. We'll add a silo. Run a road out this way.
Are healthy again.
And let's do like one more farm. 1, 2, 3. Oh, can't add one there. 3. That's 4. And a silo there. Can I run a road over? I could run a road over to the hacienda. Yeah, that won't be bad. Build all of that, build that, and I am short on wood, so I can't build any more silos. And yeah, I need to move. Oh gosh, so many of these ships are sick. Get out of the harbor. Both of you. Mobilize the extra doctors. Yeah, just deal with the disease, guys. Come on.
We need raw materials.
So that is a pretty condensed grouping for all of our alpaca farms. So that'll be alpaca wool that can be turned into felt or can be turned into ponchos. So for the time being, I think I will go ahead and add... how many poncho darners do I want to have here? Well, if I look at the island, how much alpaca wool am I making? 14 tons? And that's actually going to go up the moment I add corn, which I can do right now through a hacienda. Let's build it. We'll select corn.
Played all the rancheras I know.
And build the field.
You should go sit in the shade, boss.
So this should now provide everything to them. And if I add another 10 tiles, I just might reach all of these with a single fertilizer silo. Or what is it? Fertilizer works. So we will grab all of the dung. Dung for days. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. How much more sickness do we have? Oh no.
New horizons.
This ship is sick as well. Get out of there.
Take the rudder.
You get into port. You get into port. And we're just a moment away from having the last one dealt with.
I hate going to the doctor.
Let's fast forward to see if that's enough. I think having them away from the beach will be enough. Like I could leave them there and then bring them back later. Yeah. Here's hoping that's
People
enough.
celebrate your leadership.
Let's actually move you guys like right out into the middle of the water. Okay. Scary music is done. Scary music, as my wife calls it whenever she watches me play Anno. Let's add some stucco walls going out here.
This
So,
is progress, at least.
next thing I think we can work on is ponchos. So let's start with a few poncho darners. And what would the entrance to this be? Honestly, I don't think that there is a standard entrance, except for maybe, like, there. I want to get rid of these trees in the middle. Yeah, that could be seen as the entrance. So let's go ahead and build all three of those. And where will that put us for ponchos? Yeah, twice as many as we need. So we should start seeing enough to keep these guys supplied. And we're just a few minutes from another silo. Can I put down one more hacienda farm? Do like that. I want to have enough corn being made that I won't have to worry about it forever and ever.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Yeah, and that can reach a very long way. So it should be able to supply all of those. What else? What else? What else? If I do Control Q... I think we're almost to the point where if we could just keep upgrading our Jornaleros, if we bring enough ponchos in, we should be able to get the population up to where this will have 40 radius. So let's go ahead and fast forward for just a minute. We're coming up on an hour. So I'll focus the rest of the episode on this island, and when we come back, we'll probably look at a couple of others.
Genius.
Water carrier. Alright. And are we getting the ponchos we need? Yeah, we're starting to drop them off. It looks like all 3 of these have enough alpaca wool coming in. Build the last silo. Looks like you are still short on corn. But it's going to take about, I don't know, what would that be? With some of those, it could take 35 minutes or so before everything is running at full speed. Let's go ahead and upgrade the warehouse, because we're going to have a lot of throughput coming in here. And we're starting to build up on ponchos.
I owe you, boss.
And there you have it. We have an excess. And checking out our needs. Yeah, we're starting to bring in some money from that. And we're only at a slight deficit for the entire island. So, not bad. We should now be able to take all of the excess alpaca wool. In fact, if I look at that right now... Wow! 34 tons of alpaca wool. If we were to focus on that just a little bit more, I think we could move the alpaca wool between islands, because alpaca wool is not just used for ponchos, but it is used to make felt and then make bombins. Maybe we have our felt producers here as well. So you could move alpaca wool and felt on a single ship and supply everything you need for the bombin weaver on each island. Oh, because those only need 20 obreros anyways, and that would be one of the needs for our obreros met.
We are not there yet.
After you have 600 obreros. So that's an interesting thought. Or you could just have the felt producer on the individual island next to a bombin weaver. Yeah, so let's simplify it. Let's say we only move alpaca wool to all the different islands. So I might need to change this trade route to be alpaca wool. And then on each individual island, we can go ahead and have our poncho darners, felt producers, bombin weavers, etc. And you could move cotton as well. We could have just cotton being made on the island. Okay, so that's some food for thought. We have some ideas. We have satisfied a lot of our islands as far as plantains go. We have ponchos coming in. We have alpaca wool. So I'm going to call that a success for this episode. And we will just finish up by doing one last little thing in building a few of these warehouses. So it's a great way to go ahead and spend some of that excess wood and bulk up on how many goods we can hold here. We are now up to 400 tons that we can hold on this island. So that was a great episode. Great start to cleaning up the New World, being able to use our haciendas a little bit more. We've learned a little bit more about how they work. And I think we are now in a position to where from here on out, we will pick one good and just start working on that throughout all of our islands. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you are enjoying the content that I'm putting out, please be sure to go ahead and drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a ton. It helps me to create more content for you guys. And it has been awesome seeing your responses. I want to thank everybody who has been tuning into the videos so far, tuning into the series, and enjoying the content. All of the comments have been amazing, and it has been so much fun to talk to you guys in the comments. So thank you again, and I will see all of you in the next one. Bye-bye.